Good morning, and welcome to yoga class here at Recovery 2.0. Today's class will entitle the class The Mind and the Breath. And this is all about that connection between breath and mind, between mind and breath. As we go through today's class, I'm going to direct you in certain kinds of breathing techniques. We'll move and we'll flow at first, some sun salutations, and just begin to warm the body. But we'll follow particular breath cadence. And I'll teach you the breath cadence that we're going to do at the beginning. And then we're going to do a particular series, an entire breath series. It's called the Basic Breath Series. And it's very powerful. And it's an extraordinary way it achieves a few things. Number one, to work with the lungs and lung capacity, to expand our lung capacity, to detoxify, to really oxygenate the blood, to bring us to a state of calm. All these wonderful benefits of this breath practice. Also, though, is this idea of using the breath to be able to enter a meditative state, using the breath to calm the mind. So as we would say in yoga, as we do, the breath and the mind are directly connected. You can confirm that statement yourself, that if you're troubled in your mind and you pay attention to your breath, suddenly you'll notice, wow, I'm breathing shallowly or I'm breathing erratically. And then if you change your breath and you create a steady breath rhythm, even inhale, even exhale, you'll notice that your mind starts to come along and starts to calm down. And it works in both directions. So if you find yourself, if you're paying attention to your breath and you're like, oh, my breath is erratic today, my breath is shallow. And then you start to notice the mind and thoughts, you'll notice, wow, I'm a little bit scattered. I'm a little bit, maybe there's some emotional stuff going on, or maybe I'm confused or frustrated or whatever the thing might be. So there's this direct connection between breath and mind. So what we'll do today is we'll work with the breath in a few different ways. And we'll find that the result of that has been to calm the mind over a period of time, in this case, about an hour. So the first thing that we do in our classes is we use this mantra to tune in. And the mantra is Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Ong, O-N-G, Ong Namo means I bow to, Namo is to bow. Ong is that consciousness in the world, the consciousness, the creator, if you will. For those of you who are comfortable with the term God or the divine, that idea that we're bowing to this intelligence, this creative energy, this organizing energy, this energy of transcendence, this energy of delivery. We're bowing to that. So Ong Namo. And then that next part, Guru Dev Namo. Guru, a teacher or teaching that carries us from dark to light. Dev is divine. So, or beloved. So divine beloved teachers that carry us from the dark into the light. Namo, we bow to those. So Ong Namo, Guru Dev Namo. So rub the palms together at the heart center. And we'll chant this together 3 times. And then I'll teach you the breath that we're going to do first. And we'll get into our movement. And bring the thumbs together, palms together, thumbs against the chest. And allow the eyes to gently close. And let's inhale to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale deeply. And exhale. Very good. So we're going to come standing on our mat in just a moment. And the breath that we're going to use is called Ujjayi breath. Ujjayi breath, which means victory breath. Ujjayi breath is taken in and out through the nose with a very slight pulling or very slight constriction in the back of the throat to pull the air in. And actually sort of makes a sound almost like Darth Vader, they say. So there's a slow, because we have this drawing in of the breath from the back of the throat, there's a slow drawing in and there's a slow drawing out. So there's a real directing and working with the breath. The way that people sometimes find it is, imagine you're trying to fog up a mirror. And so your hand is the mirror. So go ahead and try and fog that up. So that constriction, the way that you do that is kind of what we're after here. So if you close the mouth and you do that same feeling in the back of the throat as if you were trying to fog up a mirror, inhaling and exhaling. Inhale equal to the exhale. So we try to create an evenness, a steadiness, and a smoothness through the breath. So please come standing on the mat and let's do this together. Very good. Okay, so we're going to go slow together. We're going to bring movement and that breath together. So you can bring the feet together at the top of the mat, or you can have your feet spread just a little bit, like hips distance apart. So let's just inhale and reach the arms up to the sky, inhaling through the nose, this Ujjayi breath. And then exhale, the hands come down and bend your knees slightly and fold forward. Press against the shins to come up halfway with a flat back. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, take your time, folding forward. Press into the feet. Inhale, reach high. Glance up at the thumbs. And then exhale, hands to the heart center. Very good. We just go nice and slow and we'll build. Whoops. And we'll build through the whole class today. You got a moment here? Okay. Very good. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold low. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, bring the hands down and step back to plank pose. Inhale here in plank. And exhale, lower down to the ground. Inhale up for cobra. Elbows into the sides of the body, lifting. And exhale down. Let's do a few more of those. Inhale up. Exhale down. Slow with the breath. Inhale. Exhale. I want you to notice how, as I'm coming into Cobra here, as I inhale, the movement and the breath are exactly coordinated. So as I inhale, the movement begins with the beginning of the inhale. And as I stop moving, that's because the inhale is now complete. So let's try it together. Inhale and stop. Exhale down and stop. Good. Let's do a few more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Very good. Curl the toes, straighten the legs, and press up to plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Let's just do this nice and slow. Follow these instructions from the hands up. So the hands are spread wide, fingers are spread wide. There's a beautiful base through the hands, and the hands press evenly. As you can see, if you're looking at the screen, that my knees are bent slightly. The reason I do that on this first one is because I want to get extension through the spine. So I press into the hands and I lift the hips up away from the shoulders, creating that beautiful extension through the spine. Good. Now from here, what I'll do is I'll begin to walk the knees back and forth. Breathing long and deep. This is just helping the body to open up, helping the hamstrings, the hips, the backs of the legs, backside of the body to begin to open. Good. Bending the knees again, getting that extension through the spine. I'll take a deep inhale. And as I exhale, pressing the heels toward the ground. Now you notice my heels are not all the way at the ground because I'm not yet warmed up enough for the heels to be there. So I just work on working the heels towards the earth. And I feel a beautiful stretch through the Achilles tendon, through the calves, through the hamstrings. Take a deep inhale. Ujjayi breath. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Deep inhale. Full exhale. Bending the knees, look forward, and step to the top of the mat. Inhale, come up halfway. And then exhale, fold deeply. Press into the feet. Inhale, reach high. And exhale, hands come to the heart center. That's so good. Let's continue to do a few more of these. We're going to go through them without stopping, so there'll just be a flow through. Palms together at the heart center, and here we go. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold low. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, hands come down, step back. Inhale here in plank. Exhale, lower down. Tops of the feet are flat. Press the pelvic bone into the floor. Inhale for cobra. Exhale down, curl the toes, straighten the knees. Inhale to plank. Exhale back, downward facing dog. 5 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. This is your Ujjayi breath. Focus on the breath being slow, long, and steady. Keep the eyes still, looking at a point between the 2 feet. Work the heels toward the ground. As you exhale here, bending the knees, look forward and step to the top of the mat. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold deeply. Press into the feet. Inhale, reach high. And exhale, hands come to the heart center. We're going to do 3 more of these together and continue to warm up. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, folding low. Inhale up halfway. Keep the breath focus. Exhale, hands come down, stepping back to plank. Inhale here. And exhale, lower. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, lower. Curl the toes, straighten the knees. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale. And a full exhale. Deep inhale. Full exhale. Deepest inhale. And your fullest exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Deep inhale. Full exhale. Bend the knees, look forward, and step to the top. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold deeply. Press into the feet. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, hands come back to the heart center. Really good work. 2 more to go. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, folding low. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, down we go. Inhale in plank. Exhale, lower to the ground. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, coming down, curling the toes, straighten the legs. Inhale to plank. And exhale back, downward facing dog. A deep inhale. Full exhale. How even and steady can you make this breath? Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep going. On the next exhale, bending the knees, look forward and step to the top of the mat. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, fold. Press into the feet. Inhale, reach high. And exhale, hands come to the heart center. Very good, very good. And we continue. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold low. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, stepping back to plank. And this time, let's lower halfway down if you can. If not, go all the way to the ground. Holding here, inhale. And then exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down. Curl the toes, straighten the legs. Inhale up. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Begin your steady, long breath. Bend the knees, look forward, stepping to the top of the mat. Inhale up halfway. And exhale, fold deeply. Press into the feet, reach high. And exhale, hands come back to the heart center. Very good. Step to the middle of your mat. Let's continue. This time we're going to do a forward fold and just working on opening up the hamstrings through the same breath rhythm, okay? So my feet are hips distance apart. We're going to crease from the hip joint where the femur, where the top of the femur bone goes into the hip joint. So bend the knees slightly, take a deep inhale, and exhale, folding forward. Hook the big toes with the 2 fingers on each hand. Hook inside the big toe. Inhale, come up halfway. And then exhale, pull down slightly. Drop the head. Bring the weight squarely over the center of the feet. The elbows are out to the sides. And begin your breath here. Here we go. Inhale up halfway. As you exhale, bring the hands to the hips. Press through the feet to inhale and come to a standing posture. And exhale fully. Very, very good. So you can see what happens when we do just 15 minutes of breath like this. There's a massive change already in the way that we experience the world. Okay, come back to the top of the mat. I'm enjoying this. I hope you are too. So we're going to continue with a little bit more flow, breath, and postures. So what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to step the right foot is going to step to the back of the mat. The right foot steps to the back of the mat, and the toes are pointing straight back here. Notice that my back heel is released back a little bit so that the toes of my back foot are pointing kind of towards 9 or 10 o'clock on a clock, okay? And what we're going to just do here is triangle pose. So I know you've got my back. You'll see my back. On the next side, you'll see my front. But we reach the arms apart from each other, and we shift our hips backward like that. We're going to shift the hips backward like that. And as we do that, we want to draw this right hip underneath the body. So here we go. Shift the hips back. Keep drawing the hip underneath the body. Come forward, reach forward, reach forward, reach forward. Bring the hand down to the outside, just to the outside of that shin or to the floor, wherever you are. And bring that other hand up. And here we are in triangle pose. Press into the back edge of the back foot. Deep inhale. Full exhale. Here we go. Keep this right hip rolling underneath the body. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Try to find the steadiness of breath here. Now look down, press through both feet, and inhale up to a standing position. Good. And we're going to take it to the other side. So the left foot will now be forward, and that right foot is back. We release the back heel back a little. So we're standing up. The left toes are pointing directly forward. The right toes are pointing maybe to 3 o'clock or 2 o'clock on a clock. The back edge of the back foot is firm, so I'm pressing. There's a strength here, a foundation here in this leg. Bring the arms apart from each other, and once again, we're going to release the hips back as we reach forward. So the hips go back, releasing this direction as the upper body reaches forward and forward and forward and forward. And all that while we're pressing into the big toe of the front foot as we draw this left hip underneath the body, and then bring that hand down to the outside and bring that arm up. There we go. This is a hip opening posture. Good. Now take a deep inhale. Come back to your breath. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Deep inhale. Full exhale. A deep inhale. And a full exhale. Press through both feet. Lead with this top arm, reaching up and back, coming to a standing posture. And then exhale. Let's parallel the feet to each other. Good. You've got a nice wide stance with the legs and the arms are out. We'll come into our first forward fold with the legs apart. Inhale and exhale, folding forward. Let's place the hands down. First of all, the hands should be about shoulder distance apart and the elbows over the wrists. Good. The tips of the fingers are in line with the tips of the toes, more or less. Good. Inhale, come up halfway. And then exhale, fold deeply. Deep inhale, and let's do our Ujjayi breath here. Stay steady. Inhale up halfway. Exhale the hands to the hips. Inhale, press through both feet to come to standing. And exhale. And let's toe, heel, toe our feet together. Okay, so good. So we're developing this ability to stay focused on the breath, keep a steadiness and a calmness in the breath as we enter these challenging postures. Okay. So let's take the right foot forward. The right foot forward on the mat now. Toes pointing forward. We take the back foot back. And as you can see, we'll release once again the heel of the back foot back a little so the toes point slightly forward. You're going to face me directly with the torso. And then we're going to come into warrior two. Just something kind of like that. Arms reach apart. Look forward now over the front hand. And once again, this is a hip opening posture. And the right hip is drawing underneath the body. The knee, the front knee is tracking over the second toe. Good. Arms pull apart from each other, shoulders relax. Draw the navel point in and up. Press into the back edge of the back foot. And let's begin our Ujjayi breath. Stay steady in the challenge. Focus on the breath. Inhale, come up out of the posture. And exhale, let's take it over to the other side. So The left toes now are pointing straight ahead. I release the back heel once again. Bring the arms up. And let's inhale here. And then exhale, lowering down into Virabhadrasana 2 or Warrior 2. Good. You'll notice my front knee is more or less over the ankle. Arms drawing apart from each other. My torso is facing you, facing the camera here. And I'm drawing this left hip underneath the body. And as I do that, I press firmly into the back edge of the back foot. And that creates that hip opening for me. Now, look forward over the front fingers, get steady, and begin the Ujjayi breath. Inhale, come standing straight. Exhale the hands to the hips, and let's parallel the feet together once again. So feet are parallel to each other, pretty wide stance. Let's interlace the fingers behind the back. And we'll come into a forward fold by coming forward from the hips and bringing the arms up over the top of the head. Once again, we'll come into our Ujjayi breath. Become steady, weight over the center of the 2 feet. You're not leaning back and you're not leaning forward. And here we begin this beautiful Ujjayi breath. Get steady. Press into the feet. Inhale to come to a standing position. And exhale the hands to the hips. And heel toe the feet together. Good. Very good. Beautiful. I'd like you to begin to sit down now onto your mat. I'm going to readjust the camera so that we can be a little closer to each other here. Okay. Okay, that's going to work nicely. Okay, beautiful. So good. So what I'd like us to do is we're just going to work a little bit. Let's see the time here. Oh, we're doing just great. So we're just going to work a little bit on the core. And it's important that we kind of do this work every day. Something to ignite the energy at the core and the navel center to bring ourselves fully online. So what we'll do here is we'll just do simple leg lifts. We're going to start with double leg lifts, just like this. If you can, palms are face down by the hips. Inhale, exhale. Nice and slow. Press the lower spine down to the earth. Take our time. We're going to go slower than we normally do. If 2 legs is not possible, or it creates a strain in the body, please just do 1 leg at a time and be very accepting of yourself and where your body is today. It's perfectly fine. So we're just going to go nice and slow. And let's do this again with this beautiful Ujjayi breath. Stay focused, press the lower spine down, and here we go. Inhale. exhale. Let's create an evenness of movement and an evenness of breath. Ten more to go. Press the lower spine down all the way. Last one, inhale. And gently, slowly exhale. Very good. Release the palms face up for a moment, letting that energy circulate. Inhale and exhale. Very good. Okay, now we're going to do hands behind the head, interlace the fingers. The legs are going to come up, and we're going to do bicycling with the elbow to the opposite knee. Now, this is going to be different breath. We're just going to breathe as we go. So for me, it's an inhale back. So this is exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And it's just like that. So I want you to go with me side to side. And we're going to be here just for a little bit. Okay, here we go. Stay with it. Just do the best you can. And rest. Extend the legs out. Take a deep inhale. And a full exhale. Deep inhale. And a full exhale. Deep inhale. And a full exhale. Draw the knees into the chest. And gently roll up. Very good. Good. So we'll finish with a couple of forward folds. So here, extend the left leg, bend the right knee, bring the right foot into the left thigh. Inhale the arms up. As you exhale, twisting towards the extended leg. And come forward into a beautiful forward fold. If your hands only reach the floor, that's perfectly fine too. Just keep that beautiful extended, continuous pressure and begin your Ujjayi breath again. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, release the rest of the way. Beautiful. Let's bring it over to side two. Okay. You guys are doing so well. Be satisfied. Be happy with your effort today. So what I'm noticing in my body, I have a minor injury in my left knee. So I need to be careful as I'm going forward here because it puts a little pressure on my knee. So the way I'm going to modify is I'm just going to go a little bit less forward. But I want you to come to where your body wants to go today. So inhale the arms up. Exhale, extending forward here. I'm coming to where I feel comfortable in my body today, and you should do the same. Once you get there, keep that continuous pressure, that continuous effort, and then begin your Ujjayi breath. Sometimes helps to close the eyes. So allow the eyes to close, and let's create this steady, deep Ujjayi breath. Inhale up halfway. And exhale up the rest of the way. Beautiful. I love it. Okay, so come sitting up nice and tall. We've done this beautiful warm-up through the body, through that vinyasa, through the postures and the breath. And we've connected the breath with the movement. And you may notice that your mind has been a little less scattered, a little less everywhere else, but a little bit more here with the breath. And that's all we're doing is it's a practice. And we're working on bringing the mind and the breath into this beautiful harmony together. Okay. So now let's do the basic breath series. This is now we're going to change up the breath and the sequence and the cadence of it. I'll take you through it. We're just going to go through a series of breaths that are going to take us into a deep, beautiful meditative place. And once we're there, we're just going to sit in awareness. We're going to sit in quiet awareness of our experience. Okay? Take the left hand and bring the thumb and forefinger together, sitting up nice and tall. Bring the right hand up, and we'll use the thumb to close off the right nostril. So the thumb will press the outer nostril against the middle, closing off the right nostril, and we're going to close the eyes. And I'd like you to breathe long and deep and slow through the left nostril only. This is no longer our Ujjayi breath, but we're left nostril breathing. And I'd like you to focus on creating evenness between the inhale and exhale, steadiness and smoothness through the whole breath, up and down. Incredibly smooth. See how smooth you can make this breath. In and out through the left nostril only. See if you can remove any jerkiness or pulling or tension in the breath at all. The breath pattern is completely smooth. Even inhale, even exhale. And gently relax the right arm down. Allow the breath rhythm to return to normal. And just feeling into this experience. Feeling the sense of calmness and presence that comes with conscious awareness of breath. And this unlocks the gifts of life. This unlocks all your potential. This unlocks the possibilities for recovery and the advanced possibilities for creativity, intuition, vitality, immunity. Good. Come with the eyes open. So very good, very good. So that's left nostril breathing, first part of the basic breath series. Let's take it to the other side. Good. So the right hand now is palm face up, thumb and forefinger together, sitting up nice and tall. We'll bring the left hand up to block the left nostril, and we'll begin to breathe same way. We're going for steadiness, evenness, and smoothness in the breath. We'll breathe through the right nostril, in and out only. So use the left thumb to block the left nostril. Eyes are closed. And begin your journey of exploration of a calm, steady, smooth, even breath. Stay with the rhythm. Keep focused on the breath. How steady, how smooth can you make it, both on the inhale and the exhale? Notice if the inhale and the exhale are equal to each other. Take an inhale. Release the hand down and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Allow the rhythm of the breath to return to normal. Notice your experience. Very good. Come with the eyes open. Now we're going to do inhaling through the left, and then using the ring finger, block the left, and exhaling to the right. We'll always inhale left and exhale right. Left hand, palm face up, thumb and forefinger together, and here we go. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale left. Exhale right. Keep going. See if you can even out these breaths as well and make them steady. Inhaling left. Exhaling right. Inhaling left. Exhaling right. Inhaling left. Exhaling right. Last time, inhale left. And exhale right. Release the hand down. Close the eyes. Take a deep inhale. And an exhale. Notice the subtle shifts that are taking place for you as you go through this breath technique. Very good. Come with the eyes open. Now let's take it over again to the other side. Right hand, thumb and forefinger together, palm face up. We're going to inhale through the right side this time. And using the ring finger of the left hand, we'll block the right nostril and exhale left. Always inhale right for this one. And exhale left. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale right. And continue on your own, exhaling left. Always inhale right and exhale left. Last one. Inhale right. And exhale left. Release the hand down. Eyes are closed, observing your state, observing your experience. Let the breath be just a normal rhythm. Very good. Come with the eyes open. The final thing we'll do today is we'll do a breath of fire. And we can do it with the arms just right here. And breath of fire is a in and out again through the nose, but rapid. And we draw the navel point in on the exhale. So that exhale, inhale is sort of natural. If you're on your menstrual cycle or pregnant, just do a long, deep breath instead, rather than breath of fire. Otherwise, we're going to be here for 3 minutes. Breath of fire. And I want you to find your own rhythm with it. And then we're going to sit in meditation for 3 minutes. And then we're going to say a prayer. And we're going to go off into our day together. Beautiful. Palms are face up. Allow the heart to be lifted, spine extended. Very steady. Close the eyes. Draw the eyes up slightly to the third eye point, to the brow point. Inhale to begin. Keep going, steady rhythm, energizing every cell of the body, bringing balance. Again, inhale and exhale are balanced here. Even though we emphasize the exhale with the belly drawing in, there's still this balance and this relationship between inhale and exhale. Final minute, stay steady. Inhale deeply. Suspend the breath. Draw the pelvic floor up. Squeeze the belly in and up and hold this breath. Hold. Hold if you can. Gently exhale. Stay very still. Normal breath rhythm. Eyes are closed. Draw your awareness into this moment. Aware of the sensations in the body, in the head, in the brain, in the heart, navel center. Aware of the breath gently coming in and out. Beyond the body, beyond the skin, aware of your environment. Resisting nothing, judging nothing, analyzing nothing. Purely aware of this experience in this moment. Tune into a sense of gratitude, an energy within you that comes along with being present. It feels like your whole being is saying thank you. Thank you for just this opportunity to be. To be in this body, to be healthy, even with all the challenges that we all have with our bodies, to get to be in this experience, this sense of gratitude. A sense of gratitude for our recovery, this opportunity and the power that we can draw to remain clean and sober today. To remain in consciousness throughout the day. How grateful we are. Take a deep inhale into that gratitude, solidifying that sense, that energy of gratefulness. And exhale. Bring the palms together at the heart center. And let us end today with a long sat and a short nam. Sat nam. Truth is our foundation. It's our identity. It's our name. It's that place from which we operate. Inhale to begin. Sat. Nam. Universe, put us in the places you want us to be, with the people you want us to be with, doing the things you want us to do. Thank you for the joys and the challenges of our lives. Amen and Satnam.